Hello everybody. Today we'll be seeing about class and objects in Java. So it is a part of object-oriented programming, and what a class is actually a blueprint of an object. So what an object is means we can say object is an entity, or it is a memory location that can hold several data types or member functions in it. So that is defined by a class. Class will contain blueprint of everything what an object can do. The behavior of an object is determined by a class. So we'll see how class concepts are implemented in Java. So this is a question that we have to derive a class, and call department with parameters as department name, which is of a string, HOD name again a string, and the number of faculty can be long or double or int, and number of students can also be long or int, no matter. We have to generate a setter function and a getter function. And a setter function is a function that by name we can say that it is used to assign values to a uh, particular data member of a class, and a getter function is used to get the value from the particular class about a particular data member. And we have to include some following functionalities like add department, display all department details, edit the name of HOD, search and display number of faculties of a given department, and so on. So let's go and see the code. So here it is. This is the main file, and this is the class file. So let's see first the class file. Here we have the class department. So we declare class with keyword class, can be public, and then department is the name of the class. It can be anything. Since our question says we require a class named department, we gave it as department. It contains 4 data members, that is department name, HOD name, number of faculties, and number of students. And this is a constructor. A constructor is used to initialize the data members. A constructor is called as soon as an object is created in memory, and it will be invoked only once, that is at the object creation. And we have the getters, setters. So here you can see that this is a getter, that we can access the department name from the main through the getter function. And this is a setter. We can assign some value, that is say dept name, which we are passing as argument, can update the department name, that is the inside the class the data member department name. And we have used this object to say that we are referring to the data member of the class, not a local variable dept name. And we have similar such getters and setters for all the data members. This is for HOD name, a getter and a setter, and the number of faculties, and we have number of students. And then finally we have a display function. Here it is, display all the details, that is the department name, HOD name, number of faculties, and the number of students. Sorry, so it's students. And then we have edit HOD name. Since our question has one such part, we have to edit the HOD name. And then the code of it, or the logic of it, resides in the main. Here we are creating object of department. We create such 1000 thing because we don't want to exceed anything after 1000. we should limit our objects below 1000, and then we are asking how many students to add, and that is input through a variable n, and then we use a for loop for creating objects at the ith position. So if you want to create five objects will be created. For these five objects, we require four data members each, because we have initialized or created a constructor function that is parameterized. So we need to pass the arguments for the object at the time of object creation, and that is being passed here. For that, we ask the user to enter the department name, HOD name, number of faculties, and number of students to all these variables respectively, and we pass these to the constructor at the time of object creation. So now the object is created, and then we ask what we want to do, whether we want to display the elements or whether we want to edit the HOD name or search for a particular record, and that decision is implemented using a switch case. So for one, we'll display, while for display actually means we are traversing to the array of objects and this calling each object's display function. Display function displays the details the particular object is handling, and we break out of the if case, and if the second case occurs, that is edit HOD name, we ask for which department's HOD name has to be changed, and that department name is stored in a string s, and we search that whether there is a particular department that we are searching for. If so found, we ask them to change the HOD name. So the changing of HOD name, we need a new name. So that is taken into a variable q, and we call the edit HOD function, which is a member function of the class department. And here you can see that this is actually a setter or a replica of setter where we edit the HOD name. We could have done this with the setter itself, but since we have to create a function like that, we are doing it, and again we are uh, displaying every contents of it. And then the third was display the details of a particular, search a particular record based on the department name. This is similar to what we have done earlier. We are seeing the department name and searching it. While searching it, if we find any department that we are searching, we are displaying the particular department's record alone. And finally, this is for wrong input and we are coming out. This is a menu driven function, so it would iterate inside a loop, that's while loop. And now let's see, run program. Number of elements to add, say I give 3. So department CSE, first department CSE, HOD name, say some random name Ram, the number of faculty is 456, number of students is 2300, and then the next faculty, next department, say civil, then the HOD name give Manish, and faculty is 90, students 1000. Now is mechanical, and HOD name is say Godson, and then gives faculty 590 or 690, sorry, and 3400 students. And now we are inside the while loop, and here we are asked to check which functionality we want. We are giving first display the elements, so let it be 1, and we would get every records. I'll show you the output. Now we are at first CSE, it contains all the information we have added. Second, we go to civil and mech and enter 1 to continue. So it's 1, and then we go on change HOD name. For that, we go to 2. Say we want to change the name of civil. Record is found, and the new HOD name, let's give it as John. And now you could see that the HOD name is changed to John with 90 faculties and 1000 students. Let's continue again. And now if you want to find for a particular department alone, let's go for 3, and the department name is CSE. And for CSE, these are the things we have given earlier, and we got the records of CSE. And this is it. The program has successfully built and executed. Thank you.